So this is her birth certificate. So she just got fed on Thursday. Y'all enjoy the show. Enjoying the show so far? Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and. Have you ever held a snake before? Uh-huh.
You do hold it like this, right?
Yeah. She will move, so just make sure you're supporting her body. I'm just grabbing that. Yeah.
This weight moves so weird.
Yeah. And I always try to keep the head facing toward me just in case. Like, she hasn't been anyone, but she is an animal at the end of the day.
Do I need to move my hand a little closer?
Yeah, move your hand a little closer. Just support. There you go. So she will start moving, so you want to move your other hand to right here. So, yeah, this hand. There you go. And then just keep, almost like a zigzag.
So how common are these?
This one's pretty common. She's a cinnamon. You're not a snake person?
They just scare me, although I just don't. I'm not like, I don't know. They just kind of freak me out, I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
Him on the other hand.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Yeah. How is everyone doing? How's it going? So this is a cinnamon ball python right here. I'm here at Show Me Reptile. Or Show Me Snakes.
Is that good?
What?
Is that falling or is that the way it's supposed to be? No, I didn't want to fall on you.
I hate this thing.
It ain't tall enough on the ground. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's I was gonna get a real big one. I don't know.
See, that's gonna be my next big thing. So I have my back rack right here. So it's
these are 300.
Yeah.
My son looked it up the other day. He said, "Hey, 300. I can order it now."
Yeah.
Hold on, man.
And then there's like a little bit of draft in here, so it.
Oh,
Yeah, every show I have to tape it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is. Yeah. How is everyone doing on this summer? Summer? We're not in summer. We're still in spring. But how is everyone doing today? How's it going? It's a beautiful day in Grovetown, Georgia. I'm happy. I'm ready. I'm ready to have a kick buck show. I'm always checking, make sure the mic's on. Enjoying the show? Yeah. So this is in Grovetown, Georgia, and it's called Show Me Reptiles. So right now it's kind of slow. We're still waiting for church to get out, and that's when it's really going to be packing up. Really packed. A lot of cool vendors here. So this is behind the booth instead of out in front. So about a year ago, if you didn't listen to yesterday, I was on the other side of the table as a client, and I was just walking around scoping it out. Now I'm behind the booth after 1 year. Yes, I have some reptiles on my table, and I'll show you right now. Just give me a second. I don't know what happened to that back screen. Give me a second. Hang tight, everyone. I'm still trying to figure out how to work this. There we go. So I got a cinnamon right here. Beautiful coloration. She might be possible het for pie. Come on, get back in there, little girl. And then over here is a black dragonfly. So she's a black pastel pinstripe fire. So her markings are kind of fade, but when she gets older, those markings just pop on her. Where's your eyelash, girl? I absolutely love this girl. She's an exact copy of Sassy. So if you haven't seen what Sassy is, this is pretty much what Sassy is, but bigger. And then this is Sassy's daughter. But on my table, I got starter kits over here. I got some hides. And you gotta know it, I got that bedding as well. So the black dragonfly, I'm selling her for $350. And then the cinnamon, I'm selling for $60. So this is what my booth looks like. But I do got some animals coming up in the next couple months. I got blue-eyed Lucy's and I got bananas coming up. Oh, there goes the green screen again. I will see if I can try to do a walk around for you guys. It's just I'm a one-man army today, once again. We can probably look at my neighbors. They have really cool stuff as well. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. We'll start over here. Yes, I have an online shop.
I had a buddy give them to me at one sale I was at. Then I had them for a good while, then I gave them somebody else.
So if they're in the glass container, they're not for sale. They're just mom and dad?
Yeah,
Okay.
She haven't bred yet, but I'm going to breed that.
I knew what it meant, but I have an audience right now, so
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
You want to give a shout out?
Oh, yeah. Get your hog nose, baby. Here we are. Any more if you want. We're willing and dealing.
All right.
Hillbilly hogs.
Hillbilly hogs. All right. He does this really cool skull effect. Really awesome. It's okay. I filmed your stuff. Okay. Yeah. I do like this fire inchy crystal possible. One of my great neighbors. There's some specters. Yeah, those are really nice hog noses. I'm definitely going to buy from him in the future. We got some feeders. Oh, I like this cup right here. I'm always a Jurassic Park fan, or Jurassic World, excuse me. I used to drink these back in the day. So yesterday, he had a bunch of eggs that just laid during the show. So he had to run back home and incubate the eggs. They're hog noses, so hog noses tend to eat their eggs afterwards. So what you really want to do is once they have when the hog nose has their eggs, you want to get them quickly in the incubator. They're not like ball pythons. But we have a cricket person, a mealworm, my buddy over there in the back. He has some good stuff. That guy right there in the blue. So I do have like a morph market, but these are the only two babies I have for sale right now. As soon as I get Kira, she's a first-time mother. As soon as I get whatever those babies out of her, they'll be on morph market. How's it going?
We heard from that dude over there that this is a good bedding for ball pythons.
100%. That whoever said that is 100% true. Yeah.
So how much would a bag like this go for?
25 bucks. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets.
They even tell you how much it makes. Should we get some left over?
How many ball pythons do you have?
We're trying to get
Two. Okay. What size tank are they in?
We don't have tanks yet. Probably get one until
Okay.
we're looking to probably get about 20-gallon tanks for them.
Okay. So I would recommend, since you're getting two and they're going to be in 20 gallons, I would at least try to shoot for two, because it depends how thickness you want the reptile chip to be. If you want a thin layer, a half a block will suit you. So with my 20 gallon and 40 gallon, with the 40 gallon, I tend to use almost all of one block. With the 20 gallon, I go through about half a block.
Yeah, they're gonna be about babies.
Okay. Yeah, so they're not going to need much at all. Yeah. I usually, around the water dish, I don't put any bedding, because they're going to knock their bedding into the water. Yeah.
And you put water on this, right?
Yeah, so I have one bin full of the dry bedding still in the block, and then I take a chunk out, and I take like a small Tupperware. I put water in there, and I put the reptile chip in there, and I give it about 5-10 minutes so to soak up.
Anything gets like a big two blows, 2.5 gallons, and makes the whole thing up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Did y'all do y'all's research?
Are you local here too?
Yeah, I'm South Carolina, Aiken.
Hey, cool.
Yeah. I also got hides and a starter kit.
Look at there.
One stop shop. So you're looking at 40 with the colorful hide of your choice. This becomes $5, and then you get a thermostat. I love that thermostat, or thermometer. Thermometer measures your temperature and humidity. And if you're at work or at school, you pull it up on your phone on the app what the temperature and humidity is, and it's right there. And you can call, hey, Mom, Dad, can you turn up the heat, turn the heat down or something? And if you're into graphs and stuff, it has a history.
Put a heat pad on.
Yeah, heat pad. So I like to put the heat pad on top. It's a little thinner plastic, but you're more than welcome to put a heat pad on the bottom.
But it wouldn't melt.
No.
Okay.
So
You can get that for the first 6-8 months. Yeah, how long would that last?
how big is the ball python? You said it's a baby?
Well, they're probably about that.
This will last you. So this one, give you a size reference. This is almost 400 grams. That's how big she is. Yeah. And it already comes pre with holes. So since the room is kind of cold, I have a demonstration of how this works right here. So it says 82. I'm trying to get it up. But right here, it says 103. But if you put your hand right there, up here.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't feel like 103.
No.
It's just lukewarm. Yeah. So this will always be a little bit higher, but you always want to take like a thermit gun and point down, make sure it's not hot. And then this just measures the ambient temperature.
So this comes with like everything, and you would only need to buy bedding and a heat pad.
Yeah. Heat pad, thermostat, and a water dish. Yeah. I like to let people at least customize with their own water dish.
But that has a thermostat.
Water. Yeah. So without this and this is 25 bucks. It's for the labor of the holes and then cutting this out. This is handmade. With this, you're looking at 35. This becomes $5 instead of $8. Yeah, so 40 altogether. And then a bag of Reptile chip.
And that would last us for at least 6 months, if not longer.
Yeah. Yeah. And you just need a water dish.
Did you like cut out a little plastic cup?
Yeah. So this is what a plastic cup. It's a plastic cup. Basically, I just melt.
I actually have a little Tupperware bowl like that big, like that deep.
Yeah. Yeah. And it comes preloaded with batteries too. So it's like legit.
So you keep that in the.
Yeah, you keep this in here.
Just like that there.
Yeah, just like that. You can have it on the cold side. I tend to like have it on the hot side. You don't really need it on the cold side, but some people like to see the cold side temperature.
This would be a good thing for feeding too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my favorite tarp, locking tabs. I would get some binder clips just in case, because it's a little bit of flex in there.
Yeah.
But like you can get like those, like a whole bag of those for like $5, maybe $10
Yeah.
at Walmart.
Yeah.
So.
That gives us time to get shoving figured out for. Because I can put it on the case. Yeah, that top of the bed. Oh, or I can get the little heat sinks. That'll fill the fan. And I have an outlet for the heat sinks. So 2 of those would be like 80 or something. Yeah, 80 and then a little bit of a 105 for a block. You do 2 of those.
Yeah.
And then sinks.
Yeah, and then your next paycheck, after a month or 2, you can toss that to the side if you want to and get something nicer. That's the whole. That I kind of tend to do that.
Hey.
And then I am local, so if you need more Reptile chip, just say, "Hey, I need more Reptile chip," and I'll deliver. There will be a. Don't wear it out. I'm kidding.
105. That's 2 starter kits. Bedding.
Ooh.
That's 5 starter bed. All we need is
A snake is not coming to my house unless it is in a cage that is locked.
Look.
Locked.
You said you can get
This one.
Oh, that one. Oh, I would recommend a little higher shelf.
Locked.
So you get touch the same and we get you one that locks.
Why can't he get one that ones that locks?
These are starters. Not lock the door. I lock the door.
How big is a snake?
Smaller than that. And that one fit there pretty. That one.
And once they reach about 500 grams, I would recommend taking like the colorful hide out, just to give it more room. But anything past 500 grams, you're kind of losing that space a little bit because they do get bigger. I slow grow my ball pythons.
Slow grow, what do you mean?
So depending on how big they are, I feed them at about once a month or once a week with these guys. But as soon as they get to like 5 to 600 grams, I go every 2 weeks, maybe every 3 weeks. Yeah. And then my 4-footer, she feeds once a month.
You wanted to get the spiders, you don't get nothing else.
Okay.
Hang tight. Oh.
Alright, well how about this? Let's go park, we'll talk about everything, and
Yeah.
then we'll make a decision.
Yeah. That's a great idea, Mom.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Let's go talk about everything.
You're perfectly fine. All right, let me see those comments. Will you attend more Repticons? Absolutely. This last month, I attended the whole month, actually. So I did the Charlotte, Charleston, Winston-Salem, trying to think at the top of my head. I did a bunch of shows last month. All right, we're heading into the dry season. There's not really a whole lot of shows going here in South or North Carolina. But I'm actually thinking about doing the ultimate reptile show down in Myrtle Beach. Hold on, I think they lost their snake. But I've been doing shows the last couple months. Enjoying the show so far? What are we thinking? We're gonna walk away with an animal? Is that? Yes, I will be attending a lot more shows in the near future. It's just going into April and May. There's not a whole lot going on. So, but when June picks up, I'm on the waiting list for a few shows, like the Greenville. Oh, I did Spartanburg. That was the last reptile show I did last week, and that was a show me. But going into April and May, there's not really a whole lot of going on. So I am on the waiting list for Greenville and Columbia. Columbia is a hard show to get into. It's starting to pick up just a little bit at the show. But with my starter kit, you get your colorful hide. I have all different colors besides red. I got yellow. And I got green in here. The holes are already pre-cut. You get a big hide, a medium hide, and a thermostat. Or a thermometer, excuse me. All you just need is a heat pad, a thermostat, and a water dish, and you're good to go. Creepy clown. But that's actually really cool artwork right there. That's one of my neighbors. I forgot to ask, do you make the skulls or?
No, I got somebody else make them. I got a place. I just sold to. I won't put these up.
Nice.
Move them around a little bit.
Yeah. Try to fill out the table.
Yeah.
We may go check out this rescue here in a little bit. They have some really big animals. To me, bigger is always better. I'm from Texas. Bigger is better. So what are y'all doing today on this lovely Sunday? Enjoying the show so far? What are we thinking today? We're gonna walk away with an animal?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet? You look like you're terrified. No? No? Y'all enjoy the show. I like how people get our tables confused. It's fine.
Oh, that one or different?
What substrate do you have?
Reptile chip.
Okay.
Yeah.
High dollar stuff for JT.
Hey, I sell it for $25 a block.
Well, she couldn't have traded it anyway.
The more you buy, the cheaper it gets.
Yeah.
That's how I'm doing my bundle prices.
We were gonna be a supplier for him, but the price is a little too high.
Just a little bit. But it's like people know, and people know cocoa chip as well.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see a lot more of that.
That's because this is like $2,000 a pound. Shit.
2 grams of pallet. Mine was $1,600.
$220.
No, not for 200. Yeah, yeah. You guys get the high. I'll have to recheck on the whole website.
See y'all on next.
What? Oh, how much is it going to cost me? Let's see what you got. Thanks, Ed. I'll be right back. But I generally $20. If you want it on Amazon, they're $13. But you're also waiting 2 days for shipping if you have Prime. 40. Now, or without the black hide and the thermostat, you're looking at $25 with the small, just the colorful hide of your choice. This is just a fully decked out there. I can do 30. Do you have any questions for me? I want to help you less stressed. Oh, okay. You don't want to. Okay, you don't want them in your house, regardless. Okay. Easy, Tiger. Easy. Well, it may not work in his room. Like I had one of these in my bedroom, and I had 2 outside walls that were brick and 2 inside walls that were covered. It did not thrive in my room, so I had to move it to the middle bedroom because it was better. Acclimate to that environment was better.
Yeah, there ain't much room to
Yeah.
the way our house is set up.
Yeah.
It's not going in the kitchen.
Nope.
Going in the dining room.
No. I would
It's
recommend.
not going in the living room.
Nope.
So the only option you got is his bedroom.
Yeah. And do you close your room? I would highly recommend closing your room because I keep all my rooms. Okay. Well, with my reptile room, I always make sure there's a door. I don't have anything displayed in the living room or anything. I feel more comfortable behind a door, and I always make sure I proof the room. Like, how big are we talking about? Because ball pythons, they're sneaky. If you don't, you got to make sure you. You gotta find a shovel and put it outside. Yeah. They're gonna use that as corn, not really the house. They can be. So make sure you always double check. Because if you have a big hole, almost like that, in the back of the enclosure, they can slither in them. He was not the guy that was right there. He was touching